Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? I hope you'll be fine. This is Cambridge Primary Learners book 6 and today we are going to start with chapter number 4, which is related to positive and negative integers, and in which we are going to learn about how to estimate the numbers. So starting from question number 1, it says estimate the numbers to each calculation using one of these numbers. So we are provided with in A 34,405 and 90,253. We just have to look for the first digits. So if you look at the first digit, it's 3, and right after 3 we will circle the digit and we will look for the digit if it is a special digit. A special digit means if it lies between 5 and till 9, so we are going to add 1 into the 3 digit 3. Okay, and if it's not, if it's below that below 5, then we are not going to do anything. We are simply going to write down 0 in place of every other digit, so it becomes 30,000, right? It's basically, what are we doing? 34,000, if we compare them between 30,000 and 40,000, right? So the half of 30,000 and 40,000 is 35,000, and 34,405 is below 35,000. That is why we are rounding it up to 30,000 and not to 40,000. Otherwise we would have rounded it up to 40,000 if it would have exceeded 35,000, right? So what are we doing? We are just looking for the first digit, then we will circle the second digit. If it is a special digit, then we will add 1 into the first digit. Otherwise we'll keep it as it is, as we have done. Here we have 90,253. So again we are going to do the same. We will keep the first digit and then we will circle the second digit. Again, it's not a special digit, so we are going to keep it as it is, and it becomes 90,000. Upon estimating it, we are going to get 30,000 and 90,000. So we are going to add them up and we are going to get 3 plus 9 equals to 120,000. So the estimated answer to part A would be 120,000. Okay students, next we have 278,410, 139,321. So what are we going to do? We are going to simply do the same thing. That is, we will take the first digit, circle the second one. Since it's a special digit, now what we are going to do, we will add 1 into 2 and it becomes 3. So it becomes 300,000 less 139,000. Again we will circle the second digit, and since it's not a special digit, so we will keep 100,000 as it is, and it becomes 100,000. Upon subtracting them, 300,000 minus 100,000, what are we going to get? We will get 200,000, but we are not going to take this one since we do not have any such option. So what are we going to do? We will repeat the process, but this time we are going to repeat the process for the 10,000 digit, that is 7 and 3. So we will look for 7 and circle the digit next to it. So if the digit next to it is a special digit, we are going to add 1 into 7, so it becomes 280,000. And here it is 3, and the ringed digit is again a special digit, so we are going to add 1 into 3 and it becomes 140,000. So what are we going to do? We will simply round up a number by 1 if the number next to it, if the digit next to it is a special digit, that is, it's between 5 and 9. Otherwise we are going to keep it the same. So why are we doing that? Because we do not have any options in the given options, so we took the second digit and we are repeating the process. Now when we are going to subtract them, we will get 140,000. That is the fourth option. It means it will give us the correct answer. Now let's move to question number 2 on page number 53, which says the table shows the flight distance from Dubai to 5 destinations. That is, the distance from Dubai to Buenos Aires is 13,656 kilometers. From Dubai to Cairo is 2,419 kilometers. From Dubai to Karachi it's 1,190 kilometers. From Dubai to New York it's 11,020. It's way more. And then from Dubai to Singapore it's just 5,847. So to some destinations it's less, and to some destinations it's greater. What we have to do is, Leo flies from Dubai to Singapore. From Dubai to Singapore, that is having a distance of 5,847. Nadine flies from Dubai to Cairo, so it's having a distance of 2,419 kilometers. What is the difference in their flight distances? What are we going to do? We will simply take these two distances and figure out what is the actual distance between the two. So for this we are going to subtract 5,000 So we are gonna get 3,428. It means the difference between the two destinations is of 3,428 kilometers. And Mary lives in Dubai. In 1 year, she travels to Buenos Aires, Cairo, and Karachi. She is traveling to 3 destinations. First, she traveled to Buenos Aires, then Cairo, and then Karachi. These three first destinations. She returns home after each trip. How many kilometers does she fly altogether? So we just have to add them up, and upon adding 13,656, 2,419, and 1,190, we are going to get a total of I guess 34,530. In this case, first we are going to add the three distances, that is 13,656, 2,419, and 1,190, because it's the distance from Dubai to these destinations. But there is the statement, she returns home after each trip. It means we have to multiply it by 2 as well, because for it's one way distance given to us. That is, if she will travel from Dubai to Buenos Aires, the distance is 13,656. But when she will travel back from Buenos Aires to Dubai, it would be the same. So it means she is traveling 13,656 kilometers while going from Dubai to Buenos Aires, and again 13,656 way back to her home. So it means we have to multiply this amount by 2 to get the total distance she has traveled in a year. So it would be 34,530 kilometers. Make sure that you must read each and every single statement very carefully. So this statement change your answer altogether. So how many kilometers does she fly altogether? It would be 17,265 multiply by 2. That is, we are doubling each of the amounts. Okay, we are multiplying each of the amount by 2. Now question number 3 says Ravi completes a subtraction calculation, but his answer is wrong. What is he doing? 36,804 minus 5,724. When we'll subtract 4 with 4, we'll get 2. Here is a 0, so we will take a carry from here, regroup it, and it becomes 10 minus 2 equals 8. 7 minus 1, 7 minus 7 is 0. Okay, so she made a mistake over here by writing a 1, and she did not give a carry to 10, and therefore she is getting a 1 over here. Otherwise there must be a 0 coming. Then 6 minus 5 is 1, and 3 is as it is. So write an explanation to convince Ravi that he is wrong. So what is the mistake he has made? He should have regrouped 800 into 700 plus 100 and written 700 minus 700. He made a mistake in regrouping 800, right? Now the next question is, Faiza plays a game. She has 5,398 points. She scores another 460 points, and her target is 6,000 points. So after scoring 465 points, her points will be increased from 5,398 to 8 plus 5, 13, 16, 8 and 5. Now her total score is 5,863, but her target is 6,000 points. So how many more points does she need to reach her target? We are simply going to subtract it from 6,000 to get the final amount, and it would be taking carry from here. It becomes 10, regrouping it, and then it's 10 minus 3, 7, 9 minus 6, 3, 9 minus 8, 1, 5 minus 1, 5, 0. So it means she needs 137 more points to reach her target. Next question we have is, here is part of a temperature scale showing the temperature at Cole Park. The temperature at Cole Park is minus 6 degrees Celsius right now. Okay, we are provided with the temperature in degrees Celsius. The temperature falls by 3 degrees Celsius. So either the temperature will fall or it will increase. Okay, there will be a rise or a fall in temperature. Whenever the temperature will rise, it means the temperature is increasing, so we will add the value. Okay, and whenever the temperature will fall, it means there is a decrease, so we will subtract it. Since there is a decrease, the change in temperature is given. When the temperature is given using this statement that temperature falls, we are provided with the difference in temperature. Okay, and we have to calculate the final temperature. What would be the final temperature after this fall? So always remember, when there would be a rise in temperature, then we will add the rise in temperature, and then if there is a fall, we are going to subtract it. Since the temperature was already negative, so upon falling, what would happen? We are going to subtract 3 into it, and upon looking at the numbers, it's minus minus, so we are going to add them up and it becomes minus 9. Okay, always remember, when we add two negative numbers, it's always a negative answer. So the new temperature would be minus 9 degrees Celsius, and you can check it from the number line as well. Since the temperature is falling, if the temperature will rise, we will move to the right direction from minus 6, but since there is a fall, so we are going to move back. We will move back how much? By 3 units, because there is a fall by 3 degrees Celsius. So when we will go back to 3 units, 1, 2 and 3, here comes minus 9 degree Celsius. This is called minus 3 degree fall. If it would have been a 3 degree rise, then we would have moved to the forward direction, that is, we are going to reach to minus 3, and then the statement would have been minus 6 plus 3, which is minus plus minus. So we are going to subtract 3 from 6, and the answer would be minus 3, because 6 is greater and it has a negative sign. One more question of the same sort. The question says the temperature at 8 a.m. is minus 1 degree Celsius. Okay, this is the initial temperature we are provided with. By midday, it is 4 degrees warmer. Warmer means the temperature has risen. Okay, so since there is a rise in the temperature, so what will happen? We are going to write minus 1 as the initial temperature, and if the temperature will rise, we will put a plus sign. If there would be a fall, that if the temperature gets colder or if there is a fall, then we are going to put a minus sign. But since there is a rise, because the temperature is getting warmer, so it means there would be a plus 4. So we are going to do minus 1 plus 4 minus plus minus 4 minus 1 is equals to a positive 3. So what would be the temperature at midday? It would be 3 degree Celsius. Let's try to illustrate it on the number line. Making a number line, here we have a 0, let's say, and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and here it is 1, 2 and 3. Okay, the temperature was earlier minus 1, here it is, and since the temperature rises by 4 degrees, so we are going to move in the forward direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the new temperature, which is positive 3. So hence prove that we have got the correct answer. Okay, now we are going to do from question number 7 and onwards in the next video. Until then, take care. Do subscribe to my channel if you are new, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Allah Hafiz.